The Seven Omens of Spiritual Peril, a tale of awakening. In the ancient village of Elderglow, nestled between whispering forests and a shimmering river, lived a young healer named Eloria. She was known as a seeker, one chosen by the spirits to guide others toward harmony. But even seekers could falter, and Eloria's journey was about to be tested by 7 chilling omens, warnings of spiritual danger. These signs, though daunting, were beacons to guide her back to her path. Ignoring them risked her soul's stagnation or worse. This is her story, woven with lessons to protect her energy and reclaim her destiny. Omen 1. The haunting dreams. Eloria's nights were once filled with visions of starlit meadows, but now they were plagued by persistent nightmares. Shadows clawed at her in dreams, their whispers echoing betrayal and loss. Some nights she awoke frozen, trapped in sleep paralysis, sensing a heavy presence pressing against her chest. The elders taught that such disturbances signaled a weakened spiritual shield, leaving her vulnerable to unseen forces. To combat this, Eloria cleansed her small cottage with sage, its smoke curling like protective spirits. She anointed her pillow with lavender oil and whispered, "I am guarded by the light of the cosmos." Each morning, she recorded her dreams in a leather-bound journal, tracing recurring symbols, a broken mirror, a fading star, to confront the fears buried in her subconscious. Slowly, the nightmares softened, and her spirit grew resilient. Omen 2, the Raven's Warning. One misty morning, Eloria noticed ravens gathering in unusual numbers, their black eyes fixed on her as she walked the forest path. In Elderglow, ravens were omens of transformation or spiritual drift. Their persistent cawing followed her for days, a reminder that her energy was waning, pulled by doubts about her role as a seeker. She sat in meditation beneath an ancient oak, seeking the ravens' message. Their cries urged her to realign with her purpose. Eloria began carrying a small obsidian stone, its dark sheen a shield against negative forces. Reflecting on recent choices, ignoring her intuition to please others, she vowed to honor her inner voice. The ravens, sensing her shift, eventually dispersed, their warning heeded. Omen 3, the weight of exhaustion. Despite her youth, Eloria felt a relentless fatigue that no rest could cure. Her limbs grew heavy, her heart dulled by apathy. The elders warned that such exhaustion could stem from energy vampires, people or habits draining her vitality. Eloria realized her time spent soothing a manipulative merchant, Tauren, had left her depleted. She set boundaries, refusing Tauren's demands for endless counsel. To restore her energy, she walked barefoot along the riverbank, feeling the earth's pulse beneath her feet. Salt baths became a ritual, each soak cleansing her aura. Visualizing a golden light enveloping her, Eloria felt her strength return, her spirit no longer siphoned by unseen forces. Omen 4. The numbers of discord, strange patterns began to appear. The number 777, a symbol of spiritual misalignment in Elderglow's lore, etched in the frost on her window or whispered in the marketplace's chatter. These repeated sightings signaled that Aloria's focus had drifted to material worries, her fear of failing as a healer. She meditated by candlelight, seeking her higher purpose. Gratitude became her anchor. Each night she listed 3 blessings: her health, the village's trust, the forest's embrace. This practice shifted her energy from scarcity to abundance, and the numbers faded, replaced by a renewed sense of purpose. The rift with nature Oloria, once at home among trees and streams, felt uneasy in the wilds. The forest seemed to reject her, its silence heavy with judgment. This disconnect from nature warned of a fractured bond with the earth, vital for a seeker's balance. Determined to heal this rift, Eloria spent hours by the river, though it felt foreign at first. She planted herbs in her garden, their roots grounding her spirit. A small feather found by the water's edge became her talisman, a reminder of her tie to the earth. Slowly, the forest's whispers returned, welcoming her back to harmony. Omen 6, the beast's unease, the village's animals, cats, goats, even wild deer, began to act strangely around Eloria. Her loyal hound Bryn growled softly, avoiding her touch. The elders said animals sensed spiritual imbalances, and their behavior was a mirror of her inner turmoil. Eloria practiced deep breathing, calming her chaotic energy. She spent quiet evenings with Bryn, observing his reactions as she meditated. Seeking a village healer's aid, she underwent a cleansing ritual, the elders' chants washing over her like a tide. As her energy stabilized, Bryn curled beside her once more, his trust restored. Omen 7. The Unseen. Gaze most unsettling was the sensation of being watched when alone. In her cottage, Eloria felt eyes upon her, a chill tracing her spine. This omen, the elders warned, could signal uninvited spirits or unresolved fears. She visualized a radiant shield of light encircling her, a barrier against intrusion. Eloria avoided reckless practices, like the forbidden runes some villagers used to summon spirits. When the feeling persisted, she sought Elder Maris, whose wisdom clarified her path. Maris taught her to anchor her spirit through daily affirmations. I am whole. I am safe. The oppressive gaze lifted, her boundaries fortified. The alchemy of awareness. Eloria's trials were not meant to break her, but to awaken her. Each omen was a call to grow stronger, wiser, and more attuned to her destiny as a seeker. By cleansing her space, honoring her intuition, and reconnecting with the earth, she reclaimed her energy. The omens, once chilling, became guides, illuminating her path. In Elderglow, Eloria's story spread, inspiring others to heed their own warnings. The 7 omens: nightmares, ravens, fatigue, numbers, nature's rift, animals' unease, and the unseen gaze, were not curses but opportunities. By embracing the alchemy of awareness, Eloria emerged radiant, her spirit aligned with the cosmos. Her journey reminds us all, as chosen ones, we hold the power to overcome spiritual peril. Protect your energy, heed the signs, and walk boldly toward your destiny.